Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm discussing one of my favourite things related to cricket, which is this tabletop cricket game. And in this video I'm going to be discussing how this game works. I'm also going to be discussing what things I like to do with it that make it for me a bit more interesting, a bit more realistic perhaps. So first things first, what are the rules of this game? So you've noticed on the field it's divided into rings. So the ring closest to the boundary is worth 3 runs. The next ring is worth 2 runs, and the next ring is worth 1. Then the ring in here is worth none, but I sometimes play around with that. I'll come back to that later. You have these fielder guys. So you notice they've got a bucket on the feet. Ball hit into there. It's a catch. Then the thing is, so the bowler will bowl the ball. So when you bowl, roll the ball down the chute, and then the person who's batting will hold the rope, and they will pull back, and then the ball will bowl, and the batter's got to try and hit. So the batter missed, goes through the keeper, no run. Then you can also, then if I hit it, so let's straight back to the bowler. Now that can be a catch, but I tend not to do it as a catch because I find that quite annoying because it happens way too much when I play. The other thing you notice, I'm playing this myself. You're technically supposed to play this 2-player game. I prefer playing it as a 1-player game because it's more interesting. So there you can see the ball go to the guy. It's not actually gone inside his thing on his leg, so that is not a wicket. It'll just be 1 run. Another thing I like to do is think about where I put the fielders, because I like to simulate international games on this. So I'll choose my teams, and then I'll just choose who's bowling, what the field is. Another thing I like to do is change up how the run scoring works. So I do a lot of T20s on this, and you don't get loads of 3s in T20s. So I tend to just do it. I don't do the 3s. If it goes in the 2 or the 3 box, it's a 2, unless it's gone well wide of a fielder, in which case I'll give them 3. The other thing I like to do with this is I like to do, if a fielder's not near the ball when it's in this inner ring, is I like to just give it 1 run. Just I find that helps keep the game more realistic. Because I discovered that a lot of time on games on this, particularly spinners, are racking up a lot of dot balls, and I didn't feel that was really realistic. So I changed it so that if it goes within this inner ring and there's no fielders near it, it's still a 1. Also, I like to imagine fielder restrictions. So I typically use the 1 circle as a 30-yard circle. I used to use the 2 circle, but I switched it. So when I'm doing white ball cricket, my slips will be here. However, when I play test cricket, I do change it and put the slips there, just because I think that looks better. Now, what else can you do? So you'll notice that this guy doesn't have a hand. The reason for that is I knocked something on the bowler a while back and it broke the hand off. I then discovered that bowling wise, I can have more fun with him without a hand. Because what I can do is I can bowl pace. So actually that's no ball. Didn't bounce out there. Went on. If I bowl pace on, just slide it down. I can also bowl a spin, so I'd roll that. That went kind of straight, but you can get it to anything like that. Or bit of off spin. So you take your fingers and you turn it like that at the ball, so you're doing nice and slow. Another thing you can do is you can pull back. That can be interesting, or you can do all sorts of fun stuff with that. Another thing I like to do is leg side wide. So if I'm bowling, let's go over the wicket, around the wicket, is then bowl down there. So I'd call that a leg side wide. I mean, it doesn't have to be a leg side wide. You can play without them, but I prefer to play with leg side wides. I think that's most of the rules I play with. Another thing to do to realism is for whenever I'm doing is for round the wicket, left arm seamers coming round the wicket to a right hander, or left arm spinners coming round the wicket, I'll bowl them here. They're coming over the wicket, I'll bowl them here. Anyone coming, so a right arm bowler coming over the wicket to a right hander is there, as would a left armer coming over the wicket to a left hander. So yeah, that's kind of the rules I play with, different ways to play this game. And that just serves you as an introduction, because I'm planning on doing maybe like a T20 series on this, which will also tie into my scoring tutorials that I'm going to do. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, I guess.